Welcome back to Soccer Unscripted, the podcast where we dive deep into the world of soccer from every angle. Whether you're a seasoned fan or just starting to explore the sport, this is your go-to space for all things soccer. I'm your host, Daisy Figueres, and as a soccer enthusiast, I'm here to explore the moments, conversations, and debates that make this sport so captivating. Joining us today is an extraordinary young talent, Johnny Alexander. At just 17 years old, Johnny plays for LA Galaxy and has already achieved what many can only dream of, including winning the MLS Next Cup. Known for his incredible skill and determination, he's quickly become a prominent figure in the soccer world. Get ready to dive into his journey and hear firsthand what it takes to rise to the top at such a young age. Known for his incredible skill and determination, he's quickly become a prominent figure in the soccer world. Get ready to dive into his journey and hear firsthand what it takes to rise to the top at such a young age. Thank you so much for joining me here on Soccer Unscripted, Johnny.
Of course.
So, first question for you is, what inspired you to pursue soccer at the MLS level at such a young age?
I think for me, it was watching my dad when I was younger. Even seeing him play at such a young age, he would take me to the games, watching him just compete. I mean, he was kind of already past his prime, but him still competing would just inspire me to just play the game and inspired me to just love the game as much as I do now. And I think he's really brought a lot to me for this game.
That's incredible. What has been your most memorable moment with LA Galaxy so far?
My memorable moment with Galaxy was, I think, winning the MLS Next Cup. Obviously, it was a dream of mine individually. And to do it with a special group like that, it was an amazing thing to do and something I'll never forget.
And how are you feeling in that moment?
It was a lot. I was feeling excited. I was feeling happy and just thinking of what my parents would think and thinking about what my family, all that I've been through with my family, telling them about the stories of me. Just imagine winning it, imagine lifting the trophy, and just being able to do it was an amazing thing to do.
Is there any moment from that game, probably besides winning, that you remember that sits with you today?
I would say, just getting subbed on in the stadium in Jodis Park. It was amazing just hearing my name being called in and just seeing everybody watching, the lights. It was a surreal moment for me.
And with this, what challenges have you faced as a young player in the soccer world?
I think challenges for me that I faced was injuries. I've had a lot of injuries, but just telling myself that everything's gonna be okay, trust the process, and coming back for them is definitely a challenge, but I'm just grateful that I've been able to come back for them and just continue what I've been doing.
And what would you say is maybe one of the toughest injuries you've had to overcome?
It was a recent one, my knee. I hyperextended it. I was out for maybe a month and a half, 2 months, but with the staff that I had with Galaxy, just being able to come back stronger and healthier was amazing. Just having them by my side helped me a lot.
How would you say you handle the pressure of competing at such a high level?
For me, I would say I've been doing it for a pretty long time. So since I was little, just telling myself to be confident, having the mental state to just go when I'm in the game, just go with confidence, do what I do best. And doing that, it's really helped me just to compete in the level that I'm in now.
Who would you say has been your biggest mentor or role model?
From the beginning, I would say, again, my dad, just guiding me into the path that I'm in now, being a good role model to me, telling me work out, telling me eat good when I didn't want to, just all the good things like that. And then I would say now also my coach now, Sean Shakiris, he's been a really good role model to me. He's changed how I've seen the game, how I see the game now in a tactical standpoint. So I would say him too.
And I see you have a necklace there. Could you tell us a little bit about that? Who's in the picture?
Yeah, so it's my grandpa. He passed away a couple years ago. He was a big role model to me as well. He would come to a lot of my games, just support me when my dad and my mom weren't here, take care of me. So he's someone that think about all the time. He's an angel to me, so I have this to just keep him near me, just so when I'm going everywhere, just know that he's there with me and looking down at me, and hopefully I make him proud.
Yeah, that's amazing. And you talked about your coach and having to have that motivation to eat healthy and train right. So how does a typical day look like for you?
For me, it would just be, I mean, I wake up probably like around 6:45 because I go to Galaxy and it's pretty far. So wake up around there, head over there. My dad takes me, and I get there, I go to the locker room, just get my mind right for training. Train for about an hour, 2 hours, and then go back down, shower up, and then go up to school for a little. Do school for about 3 hours, 3.5 hours, and also while I'm there, eat good food that they provide me. So do that and then do school, and that's basically what I do on a daily basis.
What sacrifices would you say you've made to reach this level in your career?
For me, a lot of sacrifices were made for me. I would say at a young age, I didn't really do a lot of like what kids do at a young age. I did a lot of training. When kids would be going out, like having fun, going to places, I'd be at the park training with my dad or with somebody. So I think that just like not really being able to do kid stuff, but I mean, I don't complain about it because I'm grateful for where I'm at now. And the opportunities that I've been given were because of the sacrifices that I've made.
What advice would you give to other young players aiming to play MLS Next?
Advice I would give to young players that want to play in the MLS Next would be to just keep working hard, work on your craft, have a good mentality. Don't give up if something brings you down, injuries, any of that stuff. Don't let it eat your mind up because that's a big part of just becoming, a young pro. You just need to always be positive to yourself, and just tell yourself that you can do it. And when you do tell yourself that, then that gives you a better chance of doing it.
So I know you played for LAFC and LA Galaxy, and not many players get to do that. So how was that?
It was good. I got to LAFC when I was about 8 years old. I got scouted from a tournament called Man City Cup, and I got scouted, and I had to try out for about 3 months with LAFC. I kind of didn't think I was going to make it because that's kind of a long tryout, especially for me. I had never really tried out, but it was a long tryout, but eventually I was able to get in, and I was there for 6 years. It was a good road for me. I think it helped me a lot, got me opportunities that I've never seen before, and it was a good ride for me. We didn't get to really win a lot, but the friends that I made, the coaches that I was able to play under was amazing.
And how was your transition with LA Galaxy, and how is that going?
The transition was, I think, it was good. It was during the off season, right after our MLS Next Cup of it was I think 2 seasons ago, but it was good. I got offered after that tournament. No tryout needed, so it was just talking with my family, and I think it was the right decision for me. And it was good. I was able to say bye in a good way. Because they helped me a lot. 6 years was a lot. I learned a lot from them, so it was good to say bye in good terms. So that was good. And just with Galaxy now, I've seen a big difference. It's more professional, I would say. In my opinion, just being there for only 2 seasons, it's more professional. The coaches really take care of you. The players are nice. So I think it's a really good change for me, seeing different views of how LAFC was and how Galaxy was. And being with Galaxy now, I think it was the right decision for me. So it was good.
And how has being part of LA Galaxy shaped your development as a player?
It shaped me into a better player and a better person, I think, in general, because a better player, my coach just teaching me ways that I've never seen the game before, like tactically, mentally, just showing me things that I will always like take with me when I continue the soccer journey. And I mean, in life too, just telling me, like, there's one that he would always tell me, just not go through the motions. And I really do take that like a lot. I always think about it because going through the motions is just like, you're just going through life through the motions, like with school, with with your family, with your friends. Just going through the motions isn't really a good thing for you. And I mean, I always try to just do things right whenever I have something in front of me.
That's amazing insight. And preparing for, let's say, a tough game, perhaps the MLS Next final, how do you prepare yourself for that mentally, physically?
I would say like for the MLS Next final, sorry, I would before the game day, I was in the hotel. I would really just like talk to myself, tell myself that like everything's good, God is with you, and my family's with me, and just tell myself that to be positive, go out there with confidence. Your teammates got your back, you got theirs, and just going there to have fun. Overall, it's just having fun because this is a game that I love, and you shouldn't let pressure take over of the game that you love. So that's really what I do.
That's amazing. What does winning the MLS Next Cup mean to you personally?
For me, it was something that I always wanted to do for my youth career because, I mean, I'm going to college soon, so I was always thinking about just winning it before I go off to college, before I do anything else. And for me to win it, it was just like something that I'll never forget. Like, I have the hat hanged up with my medal just on my wall, just on a separate spot, because like it's something that I cherish, very special for me.
With that, who has been your toughest opponent so far and why?
I would say the semifinal of MLS Next Cup, Philadelphia Union. They had really good players. They had, Neil Pierre. He was a big guy, center back. They had a lot of good players, but we were able to beat them in pen, so it was a good thing.
What legacy do you hope to leave in the soccer world?
A legacy that I want to leave is just show people that to play the game with love, play with passion, but have fun with it as well, because the game is fun. And once you start thinking that it's not, that it's just a job, then that's when you start to lose it. So I want to leave like fun with the game, like just me showing people that the game is fun and that playing with joy. That's what I want to show people.
That is some amazing insight. And thank you so much, Johnny, for being here today on the Soccer Unscripted podcast. I really enjoyed having you here as a guest.
Of course, thank you.
Once again, thank you for kicking it with me here at Soccer Unscripted. I'm your host, Daisy Vigueras, and this is The End of the Game.